Nice. That was close.
You step on it, I get to start over. That's what I was hoping for right there.
Oh, gate at 10.
What's up, hobbyist? Thanks for dropping in to another episode of Hobby Drop. You see what I did there? Today, because it's rainy and cold outside, we're going to take a look at my most recent RC competition, the round 1 of the North versus South. So, as you can see from the introduction video, it's a good time, okay? We're joking, we're having fun, and most importantly, we're trying to stay relaxed. That could be easier said than done. But let's get into the videos, and I'll walk you through my courses while also just sharing some tips and tricks about your first competition. Let's get into it. So a little precursor information just right off the bat. It's a good time, so it's fun. If you're nervous about it, just get out there. Maybe, you know what? Maybe you just take your truck and go see what it's about. See if, go scope it out, and maybe come back for your next time and actually compete. But I would say just get into it. Bring some food, because you're out in the boonies. You're out in the middle of nowhere most of the time for friggin' all day. Plan on all day. That way you're not rushed. But it's so much fun. So bring some food, get ready for a good time. And now what you can do right when you get there is look at the courses and start watching how other people do it. So as I watched this course, I saw a lot of people struggled to get around that turn. Luckily, I took it high enough, and that didn't even bother me, okay? So now, as we're getting into this, I'm trying to keep my cool, trying to remain relaxed, but one thing I've noticed about my truck specifically is it's got a lot of forward bias. That back end is super light, so you can see as I went downhill, it just lifted that back end and dropped it right into the cone.
Upright. Good shade. 5.
Don't even think about the comp. Just think about driving and getting through the gates clean. That's all that matters. Less pressure too.
So that was some golden advice right there that Cameron from Desert RC on YouTube, if you haven't seen his channel, go check him out. He does a great job filming some good lines. But he basically said right there, hey, just relax, pretend you're just by yourself driving. Don't get stressed out. And that is the number one takeaway that I would have to give you on your first comp. Just try and stay relaxed. Right here, these rocks scrambled up during the competition as people were driving across them. So be aware of that. You can see I just completely shifted that rock right there. But I'm starting to get flustered. I'm eating backups. I'm soaking up a lot of time. We've got 6 minutes to get through this course. And so you don't want to waste a ton of time on one line.
Leave it where it lays.
I saw some people, they just went high side and ran over this cone and kept right on rolling so that they didn't waste time on it. So that is an option. But right here, I thought I was in the money. Thought I was golden, and then my back tire dropped into a hole, and I ended up tagging that dang gate as I was trying to get out of there. So that what is that thing called? That gate right there really did some damage. Took some backups, hit it, and so I'm just trying to, and I spent a lot of time on it. So right here, that's what's in my mind. I'm stressing out about the time. So I thought of this beforehand. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna back down this gate, and I had to tell myself while driving, like, hey, don't stress, just back down. So I had to stick to my game plan, and it ended up making that a super easy gate. But because I'm an idiot for whatever reason, I ended up hitting that cone too, even though I completely had it clean. But a lot of people struggled on that gate, and the line I chose was perfect. But I was just rushing myself. So right now, that's kind of the issue I'm having, making dumb mistakes, throttling when I don't necessarily need to, and it's causing me issues. So that's the second time I rolled and had to upright myself because I was trying to throttle out of things unnecessarily.
A lot of people have been bumping it because of that big hole.
Yeah. Take a small backup and really just. There you go. Almost. There it is. Nice. That was close.
If you step on it, I get to start over. That's what I was hoping for right there.
Oh, gate at 10.
So sad ending to my second course technically, but you know, it is what it is. This one was actually course 1. So this was my very first run of the day, which was early and cold. My hands were freezing right now, and that little throttle blip was just trying to connect the finger to the brain there, and I was kind of struggling with the throttle control. You can see it right there too. That throttle is me being nervous. We saw it in the first run, well, technically the second run. This is the first run, but you could see it in both runs where I'm just using throttle unnecessarily, and it's getting me in trouble. But we got through gate 1 clean, so I'm feeling pretty good. I saw other competitors on this bonus gate start really early on this rock. So right here, you can see I'm getting tippy. I should have turned my rear's driver, and it would have prevented me from tipping over right there. But I didn't even see that in the competition. I was just so worried about other things and stressing out that I didn't even see that. But that was an easy adjustment that would have kept me from having to back up right there. But one backup isn't too bad. But in my mind, I'm stressing. So I'm trying to tell myself, okay, remain calm. Just take this crack slow, because I saw a lot of people dropping into this, and it really hurt them. I think it was the guy 2 runs before me ended up falling into these cracks so often that he broke his body mount, and then ended up running this course with no body because he had just busted the body off of it. So I tried to take it easy through there and felt really good about that. Like, yes, I just cleaned that bonus. That's negative 10 points. So my score is looking pretty good right now. But then this crack of doom here, if you watch, what is that? Exo Cage, he's got his crack of doom on his course, but I kept getting swallowed up in this. So one thing that I would recommend to you guys that I didn't do well right here, and that is try something new. If something doesn't work, adjust. You can see I kind of just tried the same thing over and over again until I tried to listen to my buddy. So you could hear Manny. He was like, hey, exit that crack earlier. So he was trying to tell me right now to exit. So then I started to try that. You could see my first attempt didn't go so well. This is attempt number 2. I tried, but then got scared and backed out of it. And so now I'm going right back to what I was doing the first time with following this crackdown. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I'd watched other competitors have success following this crack out a little bit, but it wasn't working for me. And I just kept going back to it. So don't do that.
Turn
just
right.
Assess what went wrong and try something different.
There you go.
Or was that 3 positions ago?
got through it. On to gate 3, if you can believe it. Gate 3, and I'm frickin' 4 minutes into this thing already. So I knew from watching people that I needed to come to the right, but for some reason it wasn't working for me. I wasn't sure why, so I was like, man, maybe I'll try dig. No, dig didn't work. Okay, let's back up again. So I am learning a little bit here, like, okay, let's try something new. So I tried to come further right, which just ended up sliding the rears off into that little notch there, which got me into trouble. Now I'm trying to crab back into it so I don't have to take another reverse. But ultimately that doesn't work out. Okay, let's get a good reset, back up, get a nice runway. And that is something that's important to do. If you're gonna reverse, use that reverse to the fullest. Back all the way out and get a nice clean start. A lot of times I'll see people, and I do it sometimes as well, is you try to back up just a little bit. But it's like, no, you just back up all the way, get a fresh start. So you can see here, I'm trying to dig again, which isn't working. I think my tires need to be broken in a little bit more, because I haven't seen these ruptures really dig in very well. So finally I get up there. But now at this point, they announced that I've got so little time. So I'm just trying to hurry now. So you can see, ended up rolling right on top of that gate, having some technical difficulties right here, which I think ended up just being my dig was stuck. So trying to get out of there, and we're already out of time on this one. So I just speed on through that and get a no time and sad day. So those were my 2 runs that I recorded. Unfortunately, my better 2 runs, I didn't record them. They were the last 2 runs of the day when it had warmed up and I was feeling a little bit more relaxed. Those runs went a lot better, but I didn't film them. Maybe that's why they went better. I don't know. But you guys, if you're still here, I really appreciate you. And it means a lot to me when you guys watch the videos. So if this has been an enjoyable piece of content for you, if you've learned something, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. That'll just help spread the word of my channel and let more people watch it. So thank you so much. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, you're awesome. Really appreciate the love, and we'll catch you in the next video.